driving along in my rails the other day when I tuned into my radio and picked up a rather strange radio station. Radio Conquest, I think it was called. They played really spitting music by Led Zeppelin, Genesis, and all those far-out and funky, freaky groups. I must phone up to my friends in Parliament and tell them about it, so they can listen into it. What was the name? Radio Conquest! Oh my God, what have I done? Radio Conquest!
Good afternoon and welcome to this test transmission from Radio Conquest, broadcasting on 250 metres in the medium wave band. My name's Robert Kay. If you want to write to us, here's the address. It's Kent Place, Norwell, in Nottinghamshire. That's Kent Place, Norwell, in Nottinghamshire. On with the music. Right, that's the sound of the OJs there with a thing called Love Train, and you're hearing it right here on Radio Conquest, 250 metres medium wave. If you want to write to us, I'll give you the address once more. It's Kent Place, Norwell, in Nottinghamshire. Norwell is spelt Norwell, and we'll be giving you that address a bit later on if you didn't get it that time. Right, we're going to carry on now with Boston.
I say, old bean, I was driving along in my rails the other day when I tuned into my radio and picked up a rather strange radio station. Radio Conquest, I think it was called. They played really spitting music by Led Zeppelin, Genesis, and all those far-out and funky, freaky groups. I must phone up to my friends in Parliament and tell them about it, so they can listen into it. What was the name? Radio Conquest! Oh my God, what have I done?
I saw her today, I saw her face, it was a face I loved, and I knew I had to run away, and get down on my knees and pray, that they'd go away, but still they began. Needles and pins, needles and pins, needles and pins.
Well, that's an oldie there from the Searchers. It's called Needles and Pins, right here on Radio Conquest, 250 on your dial. My name's Robert Kay, with Raymond TREVORS, and if you want to write to Radio Conquest, here's the address. It's Kent Place, Norwell, in Nottinghamshire. That's Kent Place, Norwell, spelt Norwell, in Nottinghamshire. We're going to continue now with the Straubs.
Radio Conquest.
Those were the Straubs with Dave Cousins and the Mob, and it's from an LP called Hero and Heroine. That particular track was called Out in the Cold. I'm informed by Raymond TREVORS. Thanks very much, Ray.
You're welcome there.
Robert, actually. He's forgot my name. Anyway, played that one especially for Al and Ed. Right, I don't know what we're going to continue next with, so hang about, we'll get a record sorted out. By the way, you've probably noticed there's gaps in the programme. This is because we're having to test still, because we're making modifications to the studio, and it won't be long before we start regular programmes. If you want to write to us here at Radio Conquest, then just drop us a line to Kent Place, Norwell, Nottinghamshire. That's in England, of course, if anybody's listening on the continent, and well, it wouldn't surprise me if they are. Right. Yeah, there's a guy called Pete who's out there on the continent at the moment in the south of France, and I wonder if you're getting this loud and clear there. I doubt it very much. Anyway, right, here's Pink Floyd now. We would have played Echoes from the LP Medal, but of course we just haven't got the time at the moment. Maybe we'll play that one in future. Instead, we're going to have One of These Days. Right, Pink Floyd there with the sound of One of These Days from the LP Medal. Beautiful sound there.
Oh, that's cool, man. Hey, have you heard the new radio station I picked up on my radio, man? It's called Conquest, man. They play real heavy music. If you like getting heavy, man, tune into Radio Conquest on 250. Oh, bye!
And if you want to write to us here at Radio Conquest, the address is Kent Place, Norwell, in Nottinghamshire. That's near Newark, by the way. That's Kent Place, Norwell, in Nottinghamshire. My name's Robert Kay. This is Raymond TREVORS.
How do that?
Right. You want to buy a parrot? Oh, I've got this slug here. No, seriously, folks. Ed and Al, by the way, if you're listening, keep up the good work, and stay tuned to Radio Conquest, because it's lots of fun, and you know, we're going to have a great time on the station in the next few weeks to come.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Whispering the sounds of silence.
Yeah, it's sound there of Simon and Garfunkel with the sound of silence from the LP Simon Garfunkel's greatest hits. This is a test transmission from Radio Conquest, 250 metres. We've about done this afternoon. No, bit cloudy this afternoon, isn't it? Still, never mind. Perhaps be a little bit better tomorrow when we hope to be broadcasting. Don't know what time we'll be on, but we'll be doing another test tomorrow afternoon anyway, Sunday. And we're going to finish with the usual Birds song. And it's, of course, We'll Meet Again. Won't be able to sing along with it this time, though.
250 on your Radio Conquest. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when.
Don't forget, if you want to write to Radio Conquest, then just drop us a line to Kent Place, Norwell, in Nottinghamshire. This has been a test transmission from Radio Conquest on 250 metres, 1190 kilohertz. This is Robert Kay and Raymond TREVORS wishing you a very good afternoon and goodbye.
And a goodbye from me.
Some sunny day, hey, hey, hey.
An hour and a half later, to an ordinary field has been added a radio transmitter. The chief engineer supervises the final assembly, connecting up car batteries, plugging in cassette machines. The field has become a radio station.
5, 4, 3, 2...
Good afternoon and welcome to this test transmission from Radio Conquest, broadcasting on 250 metres in the medium wave band. My name's Robert Kay. If you want to write to us, here's the address. It's Kent Place.
Steve, does that thing actually work?
Yes, works perfectly. You just have to tune your radio in and you'd hear it.
Part of the excitement is that it's illegal. But the post office have to catch the pirates while they're actually broadcasting. No easy task that. Behind every tree, under every bush, young men use walkie-talkies to foil their particular yellow peril. Even the roads are controlled, all the information being relayed to Neil Saxon, head of security, who has to decide when to run for it. Do you reckon you can seal off this whole area?
Most definitely, yes.
This very ordinary semi is the headquarters,